And it's Banchero in at the 4, and so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Pass to Wagner. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. 6 to shoot. Here's Harris. Let's go. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Such a nice looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Here's Suggs, following the basket by MP. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Hart with a screen on Harris. MP kicks to Brunson. Takes the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Brunson's got 5.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Banchero left side. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Brunson gets a screen from Cox. Beyond the arc. Brunson, no good. Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson against Wagner. Out to Harris. Back to Wagner. Down low. And finished off by Wagner.
How about Big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if you want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
Here's Cox. Gary Harris making his last shot. Bucket is good.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Suggs against Brunson. Harris outside. Knicks with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. Double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Wagner finds Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Hits the three-point bomb.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Outside for Randle. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Chicago Bulls. Here's Banchero. A shot that time, not on target. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's MP, and there's the drive. Great defense that time from Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner passes to Wagner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hart kicks to Brunson. The three from MP. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Wagner outside. Shoots a fader, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Banchero's got 7 points.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
And a good game. Randall's checked in for Achua. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Gary Harris is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. So on the floor for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Now, here's Banchero. Boy, he was something else against Utah.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He scored 16 points, and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. The change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. Here's Cox driving the lane. Orlando grabs the miss. 36 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Isaac. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the paint. Here's Cox. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Wagner outside. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Knicks.
They built this lead by being aggressive and get.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Hart is out there with Randall. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's MP. And it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second aprons. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Cox. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Over Harris. MP, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Wagner on the wing. Back to Banchero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got 18 points.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And at the start of the new year, a look here at the Rookie of the Year race. Some great young players making their entree into the NBA. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Pass to Harris. Back to Suggs. Here's Banchero. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
New York has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Magic. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And, of course, the Knicks sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And right now for the Magic, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems. Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Cox, MP converting the tough bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Suggs passes to Wagner. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Pass to Cox. Randall, a screen on Harris. Inside, MP gets it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Banchero finds Wagner. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Banchero is screened for Wagner. Misses the 3. New York leading by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle, head of steam, coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks. Here's Randle following the bucket by Orlando. MP looking around. And the Knicks miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Wagner. Still without a basket. Isaac kicks to Caldwell Pope. Isaac a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Isaac. Got it. Good job in the low post. Isaac's got his first 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now, MP. He's got 14. And here is DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And the foul goes against New York. It's going to be going with an almost entirely new group. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. Harris checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
On the court for Orlando, both on the floor at the 3 and 5, it's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Banchero in at the 4 spot. Pass to Randall. MP outside. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from Wagner. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. The lead is 2. Banchero, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Randall with a screen for MP. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Harris. And the rejection by MP. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP against Harris. Here's Suggs. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Goes up the baseline. Julius Randle with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hart the pass to MP. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
To the middle. Banchero draws the double. Wagner wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wagner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
MP against Harris. Hart with the screen for MP. And the shot falls short this time.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this high.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Boy, you look at Jalen Suggs' athleticism now. That first step, extremely quick, and he's got the verticality. That combination makes it tough for you to stay in front of him.
Both free throws good from Suggs. 55 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Brunson the pass to Cox. And the dunk by MP.
63-55.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Carroll looking around. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Magic lead, 65-57.
Here are the Magic now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kicks it out to Wagner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a very strong...
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Hey, they're professionals too. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Ready to get in on future Knicks games? Good news. Tickets are still available for upcoming home games. Stop by the ticket booth or visit us online to learn more. Knicks fans, be sure to be at the next home game. Each and every one of you will get We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. Get your hands on the issue at any time that needs to be.
Welcome to 2K. Let's see some of the numbers here for R.J. Barrett.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. And for New York, we've got Julius Randle. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Now here's Barrett, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's Cox into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Here's Barnes, and he buries his first look.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thank you for that. Count it.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Outside Dick. Quickly with a screen on MP. Oh, MP with a block.
Wow, the defensive instincts of MP shining through on that block.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Dick. Here's Cox. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And Toronto also making a switch. Browns checked in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Cox, good.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Barrett against Bridges. Shoots from 12. Brown, no good. And so Randle will bring it up for the Knicks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
The open shot by Barnes, and it falls all over the rim and in. Barnes has got 9 points.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Tries again. Rebound Toronto.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
It's Barrett on the wing. Quickly outside. Back to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. The shot off that time.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Cox, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Raptors trail by 4. Barnes feeling it out a bit. He can't get that one to fall. Hart with the defensive effort. Here's MP. The shot, no good. Unloads. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer! Makes a nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks out in front. Changes here for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Chua. Josh Hart comes in for Anunoby. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP. And it's Randle in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Brown, a screen on MP to the middle. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Barrett. Brown's got 8.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down the shot. Nice.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic had a nice performance. He dropped in 16 points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Dick, he's checked in for Brown.
For the Raptors, number 1, Brady.
1:10 left in the second quarter. Randle on the screen. Here's Cox. Down low, MP drops it in.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Quickly against Brunson. And that one's good. Quickly. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to MP. Up top, Randle. Guarded by Olynyk. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Barrett can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Left side Hart. Here he goes. And he makes it on the layup. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Launches it from deep, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Toronto out in front. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots.
And the next topic, and that'll do it for.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
So for Toronto right now, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Olynyk in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's MP inside for the lead. The Knicks keep it alive. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You look at the Cavaliers, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
I think for New York, they can't seem to find their groove and move up the rankings. They flirted with some options, but so far, they keep getting the same results.
Barnes knocks it away.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
MP, no good.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Barrett against Anunoby. And it's Barrett off the drive. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. The putback. It's good on the putback. Barrett's got 5 now.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Here's Cox. MP right through him.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Toronto leading by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When you ask his teammates, the Knicks are so glad they were able to trade for OG Anunoby, and Jalen Brunson said he's just naturally a guy that plays hard on both sides of the ball. When he sees something, he attacks it. Julius Randle called him a high IQ player and the perfect piece. Brian?
Yeah, he's improved them for sure. Thanks, Allie.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Hard against Barnes. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Olynyk with a screen on Hart. The 3 from Barnes. That shot, no good.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Cox, the pass to Anunoby. Olynyk against Randle. Here's Cox. The slam by MP.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And New York has possession after the basket by Toronto. MP shot is off. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Cox with a rebound. Cox has got 4 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Randle, the pass to Brunson. To the paint. Here's MP. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Brunson misses. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Quickly finds Barrett. Outside Dick takes the three. Connects from downtown. Dick's got 8.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Brunson passes to Cox. 34 seconds left in the third. Goes back up. Doesn't go that time. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. Raptors lead by 4. Barrett passes to Quickly. And the layup is good off the glass. Quickly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
MP is screen on Quickly. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays.
With almost an entirely new group here. Randall, he's checked in for Sims. Hart comes in for Achua. OG Anunoby's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Olenek's checked in for Boucher. Barrett comes in for Abaji. Dick, he's checked in for Brown. And Emmanuel Quickly subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Olenek. Pass to Dick. Quickly outside. Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile. Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, Quickly finished 2nd in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Julius Randle out there with Josh Hart. Then it's MP. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And he sinks the second.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Barrett passes to Olenek. Back to Barrett. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Quickly finds Olenek. Quickly against Brunson. Now here's Barrett. Defense is right there. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
MP, the pass to Hart. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Here's Dick, covered by MP. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
MP beats the contact.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Toronto leading by 6. Outside Olenek. Down low. Dick with it. MP's there. Dick, the pass to Barnes. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Offensive rebound. Brunson passes to MP. Randall on the screen. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outside Barnes. Quickly outside. Outside Dick from behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
MP outside. Outside Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Embiid.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jalen Brunson, third personal foul. 14 foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Embiid, third personal foul. 15.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's quickly. Pass to Dick from the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
So it's Toronto picking up the win. They have.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Get the shower. Wash it off. Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs.
Time to change it up. Get your
Oh, let's go! Woo! I'll run this.
Shaking, MP.
Because this first 15,000 of you will get your own city. Get here early with your friends and family and enjoy the game. We can't wait to see you at our next game, fans, because every single one of you that attends receives a new city answer calendar. Don't forget to come up for our next promotional day. Fans will receive a free usable Dick's grocery bag. Together, we can make a difference. Hey, fans, mark your calendar for Dick's Finger Day. The first 10,000 fans through the doors get a free foam finger. A reminder, fans, you don't just unemployment for trading card games. The first 10,000 fans. Next promotional day.
How you doing, MP?
Good, man. How about you?
I'm chilling. Check out this pregame buffet. They got some good stuff.
Nah, man. I try to eat light before the game.
They got a Mediterranean chicken wrap. It's light.
Mediterranean chicken wrap. All right, I'll check it out. But hey, any chance you want to trade jerseys after the game?
How will we play for it?
I'm all in.
Good. This should be interesting.
Let's get it.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Knicks, we've got Randall, Jalen Brunson out there with MP. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Brunson the pass to MP. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, Rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their team's winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
Here's Dort, following the basket by MP. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Dort grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
MP going all out to get the denial. He really wanted that block.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Outside Williams. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Knocked away. Anunoby passes to MP. Back to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brunson outside. Thunder with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now here's Randall, following the miss by MP. Randall fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get his shot off.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Anunoby. That one misses for Randall. The overall game of Julius Randall is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it Brent his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Raptors was playing superb basketball. He scored 22 points as well as getting 5 rebounds. He performed really well. I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside, Dort. Inside, here's Williams. The offensive rebound. Goes up again. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Hart. Here's Cox. The Thunder pull it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Dort passes to Caruso. Pass to Dort. Poked loose. Here's Joe. Defended by Bridges. Joe can't get it to go. New York shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Randall, and Anunoby subbed in for Hart. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Wallace is checked in for Alex Caruso. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dort. Drills it from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
MP looking around. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of one quarter. For New York, Randall's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cason Wallace. So for Oklahoma City right now, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Cox. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Randall with a screen for Hart. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Joe. Brunson covering. Joe passes to Williams. To the paint. Over in the corner, Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
MP against Caruso. Anunoby against the screen from Cox. Bounce pass from Anunoby. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Five on the clock. Brunson gets a screen from Cox. Denied. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Oklahoma City now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Hart against Williams. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Hart. Cox, the pass to Randall. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hart against Williams. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Thunder as they end the period on a 9-0 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see. That calculates to they're lucky to be in this game. Look.
New topic. That'll do it for our show.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's MP. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Brunson in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Brunson against Caruso. Back to Brunson. Pass to MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's just too easy for MP.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Caruso. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And it's in there.
Anunoby being aggressive right now, and that's a great sign for this offense.
Outside, Dort. Looking to end his cold spell. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. 13 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Craig, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
MP powers through the contact inside.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
26.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Here's Williams. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that...
Let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Taking a look at the Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Hartenstein in at center.
Starting the offense, Dort reading the defense and made the right call in that pick and roll.
New York leading by 9. MP outside. On the wing, MP. Trying to get open is Randall. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. A 3, MP. Right between the eyes.
MP stretching out the defense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Randall. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander against Randall. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He started closer, and that one, good.
Come on, SGA. Put some sauce on it.
The Knicks leading by 10. MP outside. The kick out to Anunoby. MP sets the screen for Brunson. Cox, the pass to Hart. Takes a three. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
Williams got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And here are the Thunder now.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
And that one misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. That one, no good. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Williams drops them both. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Caruso, 3 points.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
14 foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Josh Hart out there with Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Here's Williams to take the lead. And Hartenstein finishes inside. Hartenstein's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Thunder. Brunson the pass to Cox. That shot off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the break. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 11 rebounds in the game. Cox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that is on the defense there. You can't be overzealous trying to stop MP.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. The kick out to Williams. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Cox. A minute 42 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Dort. Now Caruso. Shoots over Anunoby. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
MP with a screen on Caruso. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's following, watch out.
MP finds Anunoby. Back to MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Dort.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Good on both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Pass to Caruso. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Hartenstein passes to Dort. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line. 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Knicks miss again.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. MP, that's for 2. Rebound by Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. What's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And the basket by MP. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw.
That was...
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
You guys look tired out there. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?